afternoon matinee today as we play Great Lake Christian and the Shawnee State Bears. And, joined today on the broadcast by Anna Brown as we have a good matchup. Haven't been in recent competition in I don't know how long.
Almost 2 weeks. 17th, I believe.
So I know everybody's been away from campus in the last couple of weeks, but it's nice to have everybody back and getting back from the holidays. We'll give a short recap of what we've got in store today. As we mentioned, Great Lakes Christian comes to town with a 3-10 overall record, averaging 67.5 points per game, led by Dallas McGinnis, averaging 15.2 points per game, and head coach Jennifer Smith. With the Bears this afternoon, 9-3 overall record with a 2-game win streak, averaging 71.5 points per game, holding teams under 60 points. That's obviously a compliment to Coach Dwayne Burrows and his staff. Obviously, they're going to get after it on the defensive end at all times. Led by Miyoshi Ellis, averaging 15.7 points per game, who isn't playing. And their second leading scorer, Janiah Chambers, who also isn't playing today. So two big-time pieces in the Bears starting lineup that aren't going to be with us today.
With that being said, I know last season specifically, and also this season, Coach Burrows has always talked about keeping the wheels turning. And he has done that. He has recruited, he has reloaded, and he has a team with a lot of depth. And I think that this is going to be a really great opportunity to see that depth with those two key impact players out.
No, and I've in my time here, I've had a great time developing a relationship with Coach Burrows. And something that we talk about in the office every day is just how his group is so deep this year. And, when they get into conference play in the next couple weeks, obviously we have a 1-0 record in conference play at the moment. But as we get into conference play, and you'll notice today, there's probably going to be a point in time when Coach Burrows goes 5 in, 5 out, and he's going to run you up and down the floor, and that's just a part of what he does.
Absolutely.
We've got a minute left to go until the national anthem. So everybody's kind of lining up right now. We're going to go over starters real quick, and we'll do it once again after the national anthem. Starting for Great Lakes Christian, Mackenzie Mundy, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Number 3, Marion Abe from Yokohama, Japan. Number 4, Olivia McDavid from Detroit, Michigan. Number 24, Dallas McGinnis from Arroyo, Colorado. And number 32, Mackenzie Kent. And her hometown is not listed, like I said just a second ago, led by Jennifer Smith. For the Bears, number 1, Lakin Williams, a sophomore from Williamson, West Virginia. Number 2, Emily Maynard, a junior from Greenup, Kentucky. Number 20, Rakaya Prince, a freshman from Cincinnati, Ohio. Number 23, TK Catchings, a junior from New Hebron, Mississippi. And number 25, Kayla Tork, as we'll take a short break for the national anthem. as we're live back here in the cave. Sorry, I think my mic's turned down just a little bit too much, but as we're live back here in the cave, as the starting lineups are going on as we speak, and we'll go back over them one more time. For Great Lakes Christian, number 1, Mackenzie Mundy from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Number 3, a senior from Yokohama, Japan, Marion Abe. Number 4, Olivia McDavid, a junior from Detroit, Michigan. Number 24, Dallas McGinnis, a 5'8". Oh, I'm sorry, her year is not listed. A 5'8", from Aurora, Colorado. And number 32, Mackenzie Kent, a senior. And for the Bears, number 1, Lakin Williams, a sophomore from Williamson, West Virginia. Number 2, Emily Maynard, a junior from Greenup, Kentucky. Number 20, Rakaya Prince, a freshman from Cincinnati, Ohio. Number 23, TK Catchings, a junior from New Haven, Mississippi. And number 25, Kayla Tork, a junior from Pell City, Alabama, led by Coach Dwayne Burrows, as we're just a moment away from the tip-off, and we'll get this one underway. Yeah. Getting motion. Well, we've got a new one. I was just informed that we're going to start this game with a technical foul because of our backboard lights not working. So I know we have replaced a backboard over Christmas break on the far end of our broadcast, and we are going to start this game with a technical foul as Great Lakes Christian takes a 1-0 lead as Marion Abe knocked down the free throw. The Bears win the tip, and we're live. Tork's got it in the short corner to Maynard. Maynard drives to the middle of the post. She kicks it out, the right side. She stepped out of bounds, and we're going to have a turnover going the other way. I'm going to guess Coach Burrows isn't too happy about that one.
No, I could hear him. I know he's not happy.
Abe's got it on the right side. She crosses the timeline. The pass to McGinnis. McGinnis turns it over. Tork gets the steal for the Bears, so she looks to push. She's going up the left side, makes the extra pass.
It's a great decision.
The ball's loose. It's Great Lakes Christian comes away with it. McDavid up the left side from the Bears bench. Abe looks to reset the offense. Abe takes it to the right side, looks for an entry feed to Kent. Kent looks to post up. She kicks it opposite. And a tough shot and a rebound by Tork once again. We'll see her all over the glass all day. Williams pushes it up the right side. She slows it down. She looks to attack. To Prince. To Tork in the middle of the lane. She squares up. Shot fakes. Puts the ball on the ground and misses a layup. Comes away with it by Kent. Kent looks to the outlet. Mundy brings it up the right side. She's going to take it to the chest of Maynard with a right-hand shot. No good. Tork comes down with another rebound. And we're going to have a jump ball. And Bears win the tip, so it's going to remain Great Lakes Christian basketball. McDavid said to inbound for the Crusaders. She finds McGinnis. The ball's tipped into the backcourt, and that'll be an over and back call. It'll be Bears basketball.
There were two Crusaders there, and I don't think either of them knew who exactly that pass was going to. I don't know who that pass was going to.
I agree. It just miscommunication early. I'm going to guess Great Lakes Christian hasn't played in a few weeks either. Williams starts the offense, the right side. Tork at the high post. She looks for an entry feed. Not there. Stolen by Kent. Abe sets to start the offense once again. Abe looks to drive to her left hand. She goes to the middle lane, and she's going to travel. I think it's a really good call right there. Ball was kind of knocked away. Couldn't gain possession. Just kept going.
It happens.
It happens. Williams starts it at the volleyball line, takes it to the right side. Looks to pop it out to Tork. Tork has the ball, and we're going to have a foul call, first one of the day.
Credit to Tork for continuing to come to that basketball, because had she not done that, one, that wouldn't have been called a foul, but two, it would have been probably a clean steal.
100%. 100%. They got Olivia McDavid for the foul to be her first, team's first on the day. Williams to the left side to Prince. Prince Looks to drive on Abe. She gets in the middle of the lane. Dishes it off to Catchings. And Catchings is going to go to the line for 2 as we have a foul on Mackenzie Kent. That'll be her first, team second.
I know that there's a foul on that, but the Bears have had quite a few missed shots in the paint already on the afternoon.
That's why I can't
It's
decide.
stupid.
I can't
You know
decide
what?
what I can't decide
It's
what
the
time of day it
night.
is either.
It's the night. I'm sorry, y'all.
As Catchings knocks down the first free throw of the day. She gets set for the second one. Catching shots up and no good. Long off the back iron. Williams comes away with it. We're going to have another jump ball and it'll remain Bears ball. And that ball kind of fell into her lap. Right place, right time. Maynard set to inbound. We're going to have a reset of the shot clock. 20 seconds. Maynard inbounds to Williams. Williams calls out the set. Maynard with a cut to pass up Catchings. Opposite to Prince. Maynard in the short corner. She steps back. Long three. Knock it down. Emily Maynard. 4-1, Torque's athletic ability. That's unbelievable. A nice steal to Williams and a great extra pass. The Bears extend their lead 6-1. McGinnis sets inbound to Abe. McGinnis brings the ball up the left side. Advance pass to McDavid. McDavid gets the middle of the lane. The ball's tipped away by Catchings. Great Lakes Christian looks to reset. As Mundy has it in the middle of the paint. She kicks it out to McGinnis. McGinnis scans the floor, resets the offense, 13 on the shot clock. Entry feed straight to Catchings as a steal. Williams looks to push. She doesn't have numbers. 2-on-1. She stops 15 feet. Jumper knocked down. No good. McGinnis comes away with the board as she looks to push as the Crusaders have number. And we're going to have a foul in transition.
We got Prince on that.
This will be their Prince's first, team's first. Mundy to inbound to Abe. On the far side, Mundy's got it. She sets up for 3. Her 3's no good. Williams comes away with the board. She brings it up the right side. Guarded by McGinnis. Up and scoop shot. Uh-oh. Lakin Williams with a tough one. And she's going to go to the line for the 3-point play. They're going to get McGinnis for the foul. That'll be her first, team's third. Williams set to the line for the 3-point play. It's up, it's good. Bears extend the lead by 8. McDavid brings it up. He gives it to Mundy. Bears are in a full court press. Mundy looks to drive in the middle of the lane. Gets out to Kent. Kent goes up. Highly contested shot by Maynard as Catchings comes away with the board. Williams brings it up the right side to Maynard cross court. Maynard for 3 once again. No good. Kent comes away with the board for the Crusaders as she looks to push. McDavid with a great bounce pass to McGinnis. McGinnis lays it up for 2.
That was an excellent heads-up play.
Absolutely. Beautiful pass through the defenders in transition. Looks like we're going to have a sub at the next break. As we mentioned in the pregame, Coach Burrows is not afraid to go 5 in, 5 out. We'll see it multiple times throughout the day. Williams gets to the top of the key, resets the offense. Maynard for 3 once again. She's 2 for 3 on the day as Emily Maynard knocks down her second. Abe brings it up the middle of the floor. She looks to stop. There's a trap at the high post. Williams comes away with the loose ball. Turned over once again. Mundy drives. Catchings comes away with a slight block. And we're going to have another jump ball, and we'll have the first change of the day. So we'll have multiple substitutions on both sides. See 5 in, 5 out. As we'll see Steele, Hawthorne, Tucker, Walker, and I missed him one. Jackson check in for the Bears. As we'll see a couple of changes for the Crusaders as well. As we'll see Dixon, Porritt, and Douglas. Sorry, there's a lot all at once. Douglas gets it in the short corner. She does it off the throws it off the leg of Walker. Walker comes away with it, and it'll be a steal and a foul right away. 55. Douglas is going to be picked up for the foul. It's me and Anna are having a nice laugh as Douglas starts the offense. Nope, sorry about that. Tucker starts the offense to Jackson. Jackson to Hawthorne in the low block. Hawthorne fades away. It's up and good. Bears lead 14-3 with 5:19 remaining here in the first quarter. McDavid up the right side. Walker comes away to steal, and she's going to walk out of bounds. It'll remain Crusaders basketball. Olivia McDavid set to inbound. Free throw line extended, or volleyball line extended. Mundy starts the offense. She drives off the high screen to the right side. She picks up her dribble. Sorry, I lost the number. McDavid for three. It's no good. Rebounded by Walker. Tucker starts the offense. Lead up pass to Jackson. She tries to make the extra pass to Hawthorne. Hawthorne resets the offense. Tucker at the top of the key. Hawthorne looks to drive, low block. Her shot's up, no good. Rebound by Steele. She kicks it back out. Tucker to Walker. Shot fake, nothing there. Resets the offense. Steele inside of 15 feet. Her shot's up, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two. And we're going to have our first media timeout of the day.
And it's nice to see Steele back.
Absolutely.
She was out for a minute. She's back. It's good to see her. She was a lot of fun to watch last year. I'm expecting big things this year.
Absolutely. I was thinking about that in the pregame as I was watching for the national anthem. It's like we had a group, many returners after a conference championship season last year, and it's it'll be fun to watch Coach Burrow's group kind of get the season going and kick this thing off. Let's see who they got for the foul. Olivia McDavid picked up her second foul of the day. It'll be the team's fifth, so we're going to be in the bonus the rest of the first quarter.
The Crusaders are going to have to be careful with those fouls as they do only have, I believe, 8 players dressed. Foul trouble will not be their friend today.
No, absolutely not. Like I said, typically you see a little bit of sluggish basketball as Coach Burrows, like I said, is going to run up and down the floor the entire game. So hopefully that the wind of Christmas break doesn't catch up to him, as it's like as I mentioned, fast break basketball that Coach Burrow's played is very taxing on whoever they're playing. So Jariah Steele will go to the line to shoot two as both teams break the huddle. Shawnee State leads 14-3 with 4:32 remaining here in the first. Steele gets set for the free throws. First shot from Steele's up and good. Bears extend lead to 12.
And that's her first free throw in the season.
I was wondering. I was like, Anna.
I got it. I had to flip the page, though.
Well, 100% from the line as Jariah Steele goes 2 for 2. Bears come out in a matchup zone. And we're going to get a high foul on Hawthorne.
Yeah.
McGinnis sets to inbound to Mundy. Mundy at the top of the key. She can get a screen. 2 screens. Stagger to the left. Mundy brings it to the left side high post. To Port on the right side. Douglas squares up. Her 15-foot jumper's no good. McGinnis with an offensive rebound. She kicks it out to Dixon. Dixon for long 3. No, we're going to call it a 2. Tucker set to start the offense for the Bears. The Crusaders match up defense, man-to-man. A 4-high look for Shawnee State as they run a split crossed. Entry pass to Jackson. Walker flashes a low post, nothing there. Jackson back to Tucker at the top. And Coach Burrows is going to call a timeout.
Yeah, that offensive possession, it kind of felt like the Bears were a little sluggish. We weren't protecting the ball. They weren't really moving around a lot. There's a lot of standing and watching.
I was going to go with stagnant. It's exactly where I was going. I think, like I said, we went into a 4-high look. The free throw line extended. Entry pass to Jackson, nothing there.
Just Coach
Burrows was clearly unhappy, and there was an adjustment to be needed.
Yes. When there's a teaching moment, Coach Burrows will call that out.
Correct. No, I was watching the game last week against U-Pike, and we had a clear lead late in the game, less than 2 minutes. Coach Burrows calls a timeout because he was unhappy. I mean, the game had kind of sealed the deal. But he is a great teacher of the game as Tucker starts the offense. She drives the left side off a screen from Hawthorne. She gets in the middle of the lane to Walker. Walker with a shot no good as the shot clock expires. An offense rebound by the Bears. Steele looks to reset the offense. Here comes Tucker. She calls the offensive set. Hawthorne ready to set a screen with Walker at the top of the key. Jackson on the right side, an entry pass. There goes Walker in the low block. And a tough pass. Walker comes away with it. She goes up. And a tough bucket for Walker. I know Coach Burrows is very high on her coming back, and they're very excited to get her playing every day.
Absolutely.
Monday starts the offense, and we're going to get called for a travel, and it's going to be a turnover as we're going to turn the other way.
And Walker's only played one game, but she had 10 points and 4 rebounds in the game.
Yes, I know she was at a junior college in Washington, if I'm not mistaken. Steele with the entry pass on the right side. She's got it. She squares up to Hawthorne at the top of the key. To Walker. Walker scans. She puts the ball on the floor, gets in the middle of the paint. She kicks it back out to Jackson. Jackson shot fakes, drives to the right side. Tough move, and she's going to go up for a bucket. The Bears extend the lead by 15. That's a pretty impressive move by Jackson right there.
I was very impressed. It was a really sharp shot fake too.
Absolutely. Tough move to the right side. Mundy starts the offense. She drives on Tucker. Up and under move. Beautiful shot by Mundy. Tucker once again. She steps back. Guarded by Dixon. And a crossover to the left side. Nothing there. Double stack look underneath. Jackson on the right side looks for Hawthorne and a cut across. McGinnis is all over the place defensively, and she comes up with another steal. As she looks to start the offense, doesn't have numbers, but she's going to go to the basket. Nothing there. Ball's tipped around. Steele comes away with it for the Bears. She picks up her dribble in the backcourt. Tucker looks to bring it up the left side. She's going to look to advance to Walker in the short corner. Cross-court pass to Jackson. Jackson for three. No good. Long rebound. Dixon comes away with it for the Crusaders. Hawthorne's all over it. A loose ball. And it falls in the hands of McGinnis for the Crusaders. She brings it up the right side. She picks up her dribbles. Mundy starts the offense. She drives. The right hand. Tough bucket. And she's going to be fouled by Walker. And Mundy will go to the line to shoot two. That'll be Walker's first, team's third on the day. And we'll see 3 substitutions for the Bears.
On the season, Mundy is 35 of 94 at 37.2% from the free throw line. So we'll see what happens here.
So we'll see a couple substitutions. Mundy's first shot's up, no good. Mundy gets set for the second one. And a rebound. Oh, sorry, I've got my sheets mixed up here. And a rebound by Peck. Tucker starts the offense. She drives to the right side. Kicks it across court. And a jumper. Comes in the hands of the Crusaders. McGinnis is on the right side. She starts the offense. Back to Douglas. Douglas to Dixon. Dixon's three is no good. Tucker's got a 3-on-3 break. She pulls it back out. To Peck on the left side. To Keisler. Steals shot fake. Nothing there. She picks it back out. Tucker looks to reset. She drives 15 feet. She looks for the cutter. Nothing there. She pops at 15. Nothing. No good. Douglas comes away with a board. McGinnis on the right side. Mundy gets it, spins in the lane. She's going to go up. No fouls called. There's a lot of contact. Oh, and the clock has not stopped, and they missed that. And I have not been running the clock here on the broadcast, and I apologize. This is a new software for me.
You know, I forgot about that too. Doc, every time he's doing that, he'll say, oh, my clock says this.
Oh, I
forgot the clock was a thing.
I don't think I'm doing it right again.
You know what?
I'll figure that out for the second quarter.
There's 16 seconds left in this quarter, guys. Tucker's got the ball.
We've got a 10-second call in the backcourt as we didn't get across the timeline. And oh, I can imagine.
Just a mental error right there.
Just a tough error. It is exactly what it is. As we were talking about our clock, and we missed that one, but we have 11.1 seconds left here in the first quarter. Crusaders inbound to McGinnis. McGinnis is going to get a screen from Kent. McGinnis is going to go to her left hand. Her shot's blocked. It'll remain Crusader basketball.
I believe.
McGinnis to Kent. McGinnis for three. As time expires, Peck comes away with the board. And that'll be the end of the first as Shawnee State leads 20-7.
All right, I'll go ahead and give some first quarter statistics. Shawnee State's leading 20-7. The Bears are shooting 43.8% from the floor, 7 of 16. From 3, 50%, 2 of 4. And from the free throw line, 80%, 4 of 5. The Crusaders from the floor are 27.3%, 3 of 11, 0%, 0 of 3 from 3. And from the free throw line, 33%, 1 of 3. Shawnee State has turned the ball over 5 times, with the Crusaders not scoring off of any of those turnovers. Great Lakes Christian has turned the ball over 9 times, with Shawnee State converting 8 points off of those 9 turnovers. The Bears are out-rebounding the Crusaders 11-8. And then some individual scores. First for Great Lakes Christian, McGinnis with 4 points, 4 rebounds. Mondi with 2 points. And Abe with a point. For the Bears, Emily Maynard, 6 points. Lakin Williams, 5 points. Lauren Hawthorne, 2 points. Darius Steele, 2 points. Saratina Jackson, 2 points. Lily Mae Walker, 2 points. And TK Catchings with a point.
Now, I think something that we've got to keep an eye on throughout the day today is the turnovers or transition points. And when you mentioned there's been 9 turnovers, 8 have led to nine turnovers, 8 points on the other end. I think that is the difference in the game right now. It's a 13-point differential, so let's say a 5-point swing right there for the Bears, and in that alone. So if that was
actually about to bring that up.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry I stole your thunder.
It's okay. It just means we're on the same page.
That's all it means.
Just means we're right, guys. Just kidding. Not always.
It'll be Shawnee State basketball to start the second quarter. Maynard's at the inbound on the far side. We'll have Maynard, Williams, Catchings, Torque, and Prince, the starting lineup. Williams, the offense, to Torque. Torque looks for Catching in the low block. Catchings turned to the left side in a tough bucket. Her shot's no good. Rebounded by Kent. Kent to Abe as she starts up the middle of the floor. Trailed by Kent. She picks up her dribble in the backcourt. Kent to Dixon. Dixon picks up her dribble. Abe cutting through the middle lane. Stopped the free throw line. Not there. Port with a 15-foot jumper, and it's good. What a move.
Nice.
That was beautiful.
Listen, I appreciate nice basketball, and that was it.
Bears are slowing it down. This is a new look. Working on the offensive set today. Williams on the far side looks for Catching in the low block. Here comes Maynard at the top of the key. She drives to the right side. She picks it up. Prince, shot fake. She gets to the middle of the lane. Her shot's up long, no good. Torque comes away with another rebound. That's something we've got to follow. I think she's all over the place. Prince for 3, and she knocks it down.
And she's such a powerful player, too. Her passes are always really strong passes. Her decisions are usually pretty good.
Port drives baseline. Her pass is tipped away. State Crusaders basketball right in front of the Shawnee State bench. Deep in the corner. Inbounded by McGinnis. McGinnis into Kent. Abe calls for a screen. Top. She doesn't get it. There it is. She drives to the right side. She crosses over the middle lane. She tries to find Kent cutting. Torque comes away with another one. Williams wants to play a little faster in this one. To Maynard on the right side. Torque cutting in the middle lane. She kicks it out. Williams shot fake. She drives the left hand. Stops, pops. No good. Comes to the hands of Torque. Ball's bouncing around. The Crusaders comes away with it. Dixon looks at outlet pass to McGinnis on the far side. She's picked up by Maynard. Dixon steps into that one at the top of the key. That one's no good. I think just another mental error right there, and that one goes off the hands of Torque. As we'll see a couple substitutions. As we'll see Mundy and McDavid check back into the game for Great Lakes Christian. Shawnee State leads 23-9 with 8:04 remaining in the second period. Mundy deep in the corner, inbound to McGinnis. Here comes a trap from the Bears off the leg of Maynard. It'll remain Crusader basketball. McGinnis set to inbound into the corner. Here comes the trap from the Bears. There it is. Prince comes away with it, and she's going to be fouled and pushed out of bounds. And that'll be on McGinnis. That's going to be her second, team's first.
The Bears did such a great job executing that trap, because the key piece of that, obviously you want to trap the ball, but then the next step is taking away that next available pass, and Prince did that perfectly.
Yes, I could see it happening, and Coach Burrows was exactly looking for. Catching it at the top of the key, she shot fakes, puts the ball on the floor to the right side. She goes to the basket in a tough move. It's Mundy looks to break the trap from the Bears, and there's going to be a foul in the backcourt. This one's going to be on Prince. That's going to be her first, or her second, team's first. As we'll see Hawthorne check into the game for Prince, as she gets into a little bit of foul trouble early. McGinnis to inbound to Mundy. Mundy gets it at the top of the key. Bears are in a matchup zone. Mundy splits the defense, and a tough shot for Mundy. Oh, rattles out. Catchings comes away with the board. Looks for Williams on the right side as the Bears are going to look to outlet. And she's running right in the middle of the defense. She pulls it back out. She has nothing. Williams resets. She scans. To Catchings at the top of the key. Williams with a handoff from Catchings. And Williams is going to go to the line to shoot two, as we'll have more substitutions coming after the first one. Fouls on Mackenzie Mundy. And that'll be her second. Nope, they haven't put it on the board yet. Her first, team's first. As we'll see Walker check back into the game for Catchings. Williams' first free throw is up and good. Second one's no good. And once again, there's Torque to Williams. Williams pulls it out, resets. Hawthorne for three. On the left side, Hawthorne knocks it down, 29-9. Bears in the lead by 20. This ball's tipped away in the backcourt. The press is working for Coach Burrows. Williams comes away with it. She makes the extra pass to Hawthorne. Hawthorne's shot fakes. Her shot's up, no good. Tipped back to Williams. Williams with those slight jumper, nothing there. Mundy comes away with it. She looks to push. She gets in the middle of the floor. 3-on-1 break to McGinnis. McGinnis shot fakes. Her shot's up and good. Shawnee State leads 29-11 with 6:30 remaining here in the second period. Williams slows it down once again. Bears are in a low double stack look. Williams doesn't find what she looks for. Picks up her dribble to Walker. Walker looks for the high-low for look to Torque, and Torque has the mismatch.
That was a great seal, too.
I will compliment Torque, as she is probably one of the most athletic female basketball players I have seen this year. She is all over the place around the boards. Oh, and Kent is going to dribble this one out of bounds.
And she's quick, too.
Very quick. Very quick. Does a great job rebounding, as we mentioned. Seaport check back into the game for McDavid for the Crusaders. Williams got it far left side, guarded by Mundy. She puts the ball on the floor. And a loose ball. Mundy comes away with a steal to Port. Port looks to push. She finds Douglas. Douglas, loose ball. Walker comes away with it for the Bears to Maynard. Maynard picks up her dribble at the top. Mundy's all over it defensively. Williams scanned, guarded by Port. She's going to get a screen from Walker. Doesn't use it. Takes it to the right side. Walker to Maynard. Maynard to Hawthorne. Hawthorne guarded by Douglas. She gets in the middle lane. Kicks it to Williams. Williams for three. No good. Maynard comes away with an offensive rebound. And great hustle by Emily Maynard to Tort. Tort picks up the dribble. And it's going to be a jump ball in the middle of the lane. It'll be Crusader basketball.
This is a really quiet gym today.
Yeah, no students on campus. As we see Steele checking the game for Torque. We also see Dixon check back into the game for the Crusaders for Port. The Bears come out in a 1-2-2 press. Mundy dribbles it up. She has to go to the right side. She finds McGinnis in the middle of the floor, picked up by Maynard. The Bears go to a matchup. Kent at the free throw line, guarded by Steele. She spins back middle to the right. Nothing there. Hawthorne, outlet pass to Williams. Bears have got numbers, 3-on-2 break. Picked up by McGinnis. She goes to the heart of it. And a great defensive play by McGinnis, and she'll get the block. And we'll have another jump ball It'll stay Bears basketball on the far end. And we're going to have immediate timeout. Shawnee State leads 31-11 with 4:44 remaining in the second period.
And we mentioned those turnovers earlier. The Crusaders are averaging 22.1 turnovers per game. On the afternoon, they have 14 already.
Wow. I think we complimented Coach Burrow's defense early in the game and only holding teams on an average under 60 points. And I think that is something that he takes pride in, and we always compliment him in the office on his defense ability, and his girls play so hard, especially on the glass. And I think, we see a different look from him in a couple different options, full court pickup. And he said he challenged them early in the year, kind of throwing new things at him. I mentioned a 1-2-2 press on that possession, and really picked him up 3/4 court. But the possession before, it's 2-2-1 press, and it's full court. So being able to make those changes on the fly tells what a good team can be. So. We mentioned Torque's rebounds. How many rebounds does she have on the day?
That's what I was looking for. She's got 4 on the day.
That's a loud 4 rebounds to me.
It is a loud 4. She averages 7.7 rebounds.
Well, she's on track for the day. That's for sure. As we'll be back to action. This is an interesting look coming out of the timeout for the Bears. 3 high, free throw line extended, 1 on the block in front of the inbounder to Hawthorne. Williams gets it. 21 on the shot clock. Williams calls the offense. A balanced look. Walker on the right side to Steele in the short corner. Steele to Williams. Williams to Maynard at the top of the key to Hawthorne. A lot of ball movement. Hawthorne for 3. It's long, no good. Steele fights for the rebound. Dixon comes away with it for the Crusaders. Finds an outlet pass, throws it through the middle, and the ball's tipped away. And Mundy comes away with it, and we're going to have a foul on Williams right here in front of us at midcourt.
That was just a good hustle foul.
Yeah, no.
She almost had that there, so credit to her hustle abilities, but you just got to call it.
No, a lot of contact, physical basketball game today. McGinnis to inbound. Mundy. She controls the offense. Douglas and McGinnis on the left side. Kent and Dixon on the right. Mundy dribbles. She stops, picks up her dribble, shoots. Her shot's no good. Hits off the top of the backboard, off the shot clock, and it'll go the other way. Hawthorne inbounds to Williams. As Williams controls the offense for the Bears. To Hawthorne. Hawthorne to Walker, and a cutting Walker. And she goes up. Her bucket's good. And the Bears extend the lead to 22. Mundy on the right side. The ball's tipped away. Comes away with Walker. Walker picks it up. She looks to advance to Hawthorne. Hawthorne's going to bring it up the floor. She picks up her dribble, finds a steal in the middle of the lane. She shot fakes, and she lays it up. And a good bucket by Jariah Steele. There's that 2-2-1 look I mentioned just a second ago. 3/4 court press. Dixon. Steele is all over the place in the second period. McGinnis comes away with it in the backcourt, and we're going to have a foul on Steele to stop the clock at 3:15. We'll see Abe check back into the game for the Crusaders. We'll have a reset of the shot clock since the foul was in the backcourt. McGinnis to inbound to Abe. The Bears are in a 2-2-1 look. Half court extended. She tries to split the defense. Comes to the hands of Maynard. Maynard to Williams, and Williams is going to have a wide open layup on the other end, and she's going to miss.
Those are sometimes the hardest shots to make when you're too wide open.
We had a timeout by the Crusaders. And once again, here comes 5 in, 5 out for Coach Burrows. So we're going to have a change. I think it's the same group we saw in the middle of the second quarter, or in the first period.
I'm just kind of glancing at the stats here. Looking at the score, I kind of expected Shawnee State to be massively out-rebounding the Crusaders. It's 17-13 in favor of Shawnee.
That's not a huge differential.
It's really not.
I know that's, like I mentioned previously, Coach Burrows takes a lot of pride in that, but, compliments to the Crusaders is, we mentioned that there's only 8 players
They're
traveled.
out here working hard.
Yeah, no, I think they've played a great game so far. Unfortunate on the offensive end. Dixon inbound to McGinnis. Cross court to Abe. Abe to Douglas. Douglas with a wide open Kent. Kent lays it up with the left hand. Her shot's no good. Kent comes away with an offensive rebound. And she was 1-on-4. I don't know how she came away with that one. Dixon to Douglas. Douglas to McGinnis. McGinnis was a beautiful footwork for that 3, and she knocks it down. What a shot.
That breaks a little scoring drought. The Crusaders haven't scored since about the 6:33 mark.
4 minutes of no scoring. Torque at the top of the key. She looks to go to a left hand. They're going to get her. With a hip check. We're have a substitution for the Bears. As you see Peck check back in. You'll see her second time for action today. As Catchings comes off, Tucker sets inbound. Torque looks to steal. Peck gets the inbound. She goes up with the right hand. Her shot's up and good. Peck for 2. The Bears, another long extended press look. Cross-court pass from Douglas. McGinnis on the left side. She scans, looks to drive on Prince. They're going to get her for the same call that we had on the other end.
That's her third, if I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely. It's going to be Prince's third, as we'll see Hawthorne check back into the game. As we'll see McGinnis check out for the Crusaders, and we'll see Mundy check back in. I apologize to the people at home. The scoreboard is a little different for me today, so I'm trying the best I can. Mundy sets inbound for the Crusaders. Gets it into Dixon in the short corner. Here comes the trap that we've seen on each inbound. Douglas comes away with it to Abe at the top of the key. Abe for 3. And it's good. A high arcing 3 from Abe as she knocks it down.
I was just going to say that had a really nice high arc on it.
Shawnee State leads 37-17 with 1:54 remaining. And I know you keep that over there, Anna, but I know the Bears' lead has extended at times today, but Crusaders are putting some good offensive possessions together. Mundy comes away with one, and that shot's blocked by Hawthorne. Shawnee State last touch, as we'll see. Couple substitutions, check back in. Dunnemeyer and Porritt check back into the game. As we'll see Abe knock down back-to-back 3s as we cut this one below 20. Shawnee State leads by 17.
And it hasn't been below 20 since that 6:33 mark.
Tucker, the Torque. Torque drives. She finds a cutting Peck and a little eye cut. Her shot's up, no good. As Peck will go to the line to shoot 2. We're going to get that foul. And Douglas, as we'll see Williams, Blake and Williams check back in the game for Tucker for the Bears. As Peck will go to the line to shoot 2. Shawnee State 5 from 7 for the line today, shooting 71% from the free throw line as Peck gets lined up for 2. First one's up and good. Coach Burrows gives instructions for the next press coming off a make here. Shot from Peck is no good. Dunnemeyer hustles for the offensive rebound, doesn't come away with it. Abe crosses, splits the defense with a little floater. Free throw line extended, nothing there. The ball's on the floor, it's loose. Crusaders come away with it. Mundy on the far side. To Kent on the low block. She drives. The Mundy at the top of the key. She shot fakes. Nice move. And she goes to the left hand, nothing there. Hawthorne comes away with it. She looks to push. Williams on the right side. 2-on-2 break. She pulls it back out. We're under a minute here to play in the second period. Williams resets the offense, guarded by Gabe. Balanced look once again for the Bears. Williams splits the defense. Hawthorne, she shot fakes. We're going to have a travel going the other way.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, absolutely. A little shuffle of the feet.
Oh, yeah, she was trying to step into it and also kind of move that foot with that shot fake, and
I expect
everything moved at first.
I expect her to knock it down. I was like, oh, she's not going to knock that one down.
The key to selling that is really keeping that pivot foot and driving that other foot.
The ball was kind of tipped around just for a second. Abe comes away with it. She resets the offense. 32 on the game clock, 20 on the shot clock. A 4-high look for the Crusaders. Abe drives it to the right side. Entry pass to Douglas in the short corner. She's going to, a step back jumper. Her shot's no good. Rebounded by Kent. Shot clock's off. 19 remaining on the game clock as the Crusaders look to reset. Abe for three, and once again, her shot's no good. Williams comes away with it 10, and we're going to have a block in the backcourt. This one will be on Monday. I know she has a couple fouls on the day, and we'll make sure we get that to you in just 1 second. That's going to see Jasmine Williams to the line for the bonus as Mundy picks up a foul. That'll be her third, team's fifth. Williams set to shoot two. First from Williams is up and good. Shawnee State extend the lead by 19. Williams through the routine. She misses this one off the front iron. Crusaders with outlet pass, and this one's going to go out of bounds. 7.5 remaining here on the game clock until halftime. Hawthorne sets inbound. Just off the top of the key, extended. Hawthorne inbounds to Williams. It's 7.5. She drives the right side. She shoots a tough shot. Nothing there. The Crusaders have a shot from three-quarter court. Her shot's up. No good, and that'll take us to halftime.
All right, so I'll go ahead and give you some statistics at the end of the half. Shawnee State is leading Great Lakes Christian 39-20. The Bears are shooting 45.2% from the floor, 14 of 31. From three, 50%, 4 of 8. And from the free throw line, 63.6%, 7 of 11. The Crusaders are shooting 30.8% from the floor, 8 of 26. From three, 37.5%, 3 of 8. And from the free throw line, 33%, 1 of 3. Crusaders have turned the ball over 18 times, with Shawnee State scoring 12 points off of those 18 turnovers. The Bears have turned the ball over 9 times, with the Crusaders having 3 points off of those 9 turnovers. Shawnee State is out-rebounding Great Lakes Christian 19-18. Shawnee State with 10 assists, the Crusaders with 5, the Bears with 1 block, the Bears with 11 steals, the Crusaders with 6. Now for some leading scorers. First, for the visiting Crusaders, McInnes, 9 points, the leading scorer overall on the day. She's got 9 points, 4 rebounds. Abe with 7 points. Mundy with 2 points, a rebound and an assist. Porritt with 2 points. And then for Shawnee State, Lakin Williams, 7 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Emily Maynard, 6 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Lauren Hawthorne, 5 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Jariah Steele, 4 points, 2 rebounds. Lily Mae Walker, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Rakaya Prince, 3 points, 1 assist. TK Gatchings, 3 points, 2 rebounds. Kenya Peck, 3 points. Kyla Torek, 2 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Sarantina Jackson, 2 points and an assist.
It's a lot.
That's a lot.
Thank you for the. No, I was gonna say thank you for all the information. Looks like a lot of balance from the Bears.
Absolutely.
30.
Only 3 Bears have yet to score.
I think that's a compliment. As we mentioned, we're very deep on both sides of the ball, but we are 13 minutes left remaining on the game clock. We'll come back here in the cave just after 2:50 Eastern Time. Shawnee State leads 39-20. Thank you. welcome back to the second half. As Shawnee State leads 39-20 as we have about a minute and a half until we return play. We have talked many times in the first half about a couple glaring things. I think at the end of the first quarter, Shawnee State had forced 9 turnovers and 8 points off those turnovers, and that was something that we talked about mentioning. We talked about the rebound battle multiple times throughout the first half, and Great Lakes Christian was doing a great job keeping that within reaching distance. And then they went on a little run there late in the second quarter. Shawnee State had expanded the lead to 24 at one time, and Great Lakes Christian had cut it down to 17.
Yes.
In a couple possessions back to back to back. But no. Anything else to add?
I mean, you pretty much covered it. I think also we did touch on the balance of Shawnee State, and I think that there hasn't necessarily been one person who's broken out above the others, and that balance and the continuous 5 in, 5 out, the fact that they're able to reload constantly and have people out there making an impact, that's really hard to defend.
No, absolutely. I think Lakin Williams has done a great job stepping in, kind of running the guard today from Yoshi being out. I think, like we've talked about, Coach Burrows, they're going to get after it on the defensive end, limiting teams to 60 points a game the entire year. But I think that's something that we'll see more in the second half. I'm going to guess the defensive intensity and the sloppy basketball we picked up for the girls in white today.
There's a saying, defense creates your offense. I think that's a philosophy that Shawnee State does like to live by.
Absolutely. As it looks like both team starters are back on the floor. For the Bears, we'll see Williams, Torque, Maynard, Hawthorne, and Catchings. For the Crusaders, Abe McGinnis. And McGinnis on the left side for 3. Her shot's up, no good. Maynard comes away with the board for the Bears to Williams on the left side. She crosses over Abe. Bears have numbers 3 on 2 break. Williams over top of McGinnis, no good. Hawthorne tips it with a clear height advantage. Hawthorne comes away with an offensive rebound to Torque at the high post. Her floater's up, no good off the high glass. Hawthorne comes away with it to Williams at the top of the key. Will reset with 17 on the shot clock. Maynard entry pass on the right side. She stops, gives it to Catchings, driving on the low block. She stops, she's up off the glass for 2. Abe to Mundy to McGinnis. Back to Mundy at the top of the key. She gets a screen from Kent, doesn't use it. Abe gets it. Uses a screen from Kent, step back, nothing there to McGinnis. McGinnis puts it on the floor with her left hand. Her floater in the middle lane's no good. Torque comes away with the rebound. Williams looks to push. She's going to reset. She's picked up by McDavid. Williams brings it to the left side. Looks for Catchings on the low block. Pass fake. Entry pass, Catchings. Her shot's up and good once again, back-to-back possessions. McGinnis crosses the timeline on this one. And a great pass to Abe. Abe makes the extra one to Kent. What a beautiful possession for the Crusaders. 43-22 with 8:30 remaining here in the third quarter. Williams to Hawthorne on the right side. She gets in the middle of the lane. She finds a cutting Torque on a backdoor cut. Wow, what a look for the Bears.
What a nice cut, too.
Absolutely.
She wasn't jogging through that.
No, that's great instincts. As we mentioned, we're going to start to see stuff like that as the Bears start to play more and we find groups that work well together. Mundy on the right side to McGinnis. McGinnis shot fake, steps back for 3. Her 3's long, no good. Maynard comes away with it. Williams, as she crosses the timeline, picked up by Abe. Hawthorne entry pass on the right side to Catchings. Maynard with the L cut. Ooh, finds a cutting Torque, nothing there. Catchings comes away with it in the short corner. Torque posts up on McGinnis. She squares up. Cross-court pass to Hawthorne. Hawthorne for 3. No good. Mundy comes away with the board for the Crusaders. Outlet pass to Abe. Abe looks to drive the right hand. Ball's tipped away by Williams. It'll stay Crusader basketball. So we'll see Jariah Steele check back into the game for the Bears. We'll see Alicia Port check into the game for the Crusaders as McGinnis checks out. And so does Catchings. McDavid set to inbound. She scans. We're getting close to 5. Abe comes away with this one. 23 on the shot clock. Abe picked up by Hawthorne. Clear mismatch. Port puts the ball on the floor. Guarded by Steele to Abe in the short corner. She steps back. Her shot's up and good.
She doesn't really have that high arch.
High arcing.
It works, though.
High arcing shot was good. Steele. She gets a ball in fast transition. Her layup's up and good. We'll trade twos, and a hustle play by Williams tips the ball out of the way in the backcourt. There was no whistle on that, and everybody was looking around as the ball ran out of bounds.
I was writing. I wasn't even looking up.
Everybody at the table's looking around. Mundy start the offense. Entry pass to Abe on the left wing. Here comes a trap for the Bears. It's going to be a held ball. We'll have a change of possessions with the jump ball.
We've seen quite a few of those tonight.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have. I once again apologize for the running clock, as this is something new. Roughly 30 seconds in between. Maynard at the top of the key. She sets and fires for 3. No good. Steele with the offensive rebound. She's going to go back up strong. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Jariah Steele. Black 32 would be Mackenzie Kent with the foul. That's going to be her third, team first. As Mundy checks out for the Crusaders.
Kent and McDavid both for the Crusaders with 3 fouls apiece.
Definitely something you mentioned early in the first quarter we're going to have to keep our eye on. The first one for Jariah Steele is up, no good. That'd be her first missed free throw on the year.
I was going to say, there goes that 100%.
Second one from Steele's up. And this one's good, rattles home.
Back to 75%. 3 of 4 in the season.
Abe dribbles in the trap, dribbles back out. A tough pass, and we're going to have a kick ball in the backcourt. Off of Hawthorne.
And we are back to a 24-point lead, which does tie the largest lead for the game for the Bears tonight.
Since the violation in the backcourt, we'll have a reset of the shot clock. Mundy picks up a dribble right across half court to Port. Port to Abe. Abe crosses over in the middle of the lane, loose ball. Torques on the floor, and we're going to have another jump ball.
Oh, I think Maynard got a little handle on that, actually. Was able to knock it loose from behind.
I will say, as we mentioned going into the second half, the defensive effort will pick up. So that's definitely something to keep our eye on. Another deflection by the Bears. Jariah Steele knocks that one out of bounds. As we'll see Dixon check in for the Crusaders before this one's inbounded. And she'll get Port. Mundy set to inbound in the far corner. She gets it into Abe, guarded by Williams. We'll have a switch at the top. Abe's now guarded by Maynard. She steps back. I'm not sure if it's a 2 or a 3.
It don't matter. Just go in.
Steele comes away with the board to Hawthorne. Williams. As Williams crosses the timeline. Torque with a 17-footer. No good. Maynard fighting for the rebound. And they're going to get Mundy with a foul, as both of them were fighting for the rebound. That's going to be her second, team second, here in the third. Maynard set to inbound. We're in a crisscross set. Williams with the inbound. To Maynard. And a tough screen. We're going to call an illegal screen, and we're going to go the other way. 25. Torque with a trip.
I did like that play that was drawn up, though.
Absolutely. We're starting to see a couple new looks we don't always see. I think that shows something about Coach Burrows' group and how experienced. Mundy drives in the lane. Torque comes away with a block. As we mentioned how athletic she is, Williams looks to push. 4-on-3 break. Williams brings it back out. Steele steps into one. Maynard for 3, wide open. She ain't missing that one. And knocked down.
She was wide open for a minute. Her hands were up about 5 seconds before she even got that basketball.
As Emily Maynard knocks down her third of the day.
I think.
Yeah. 2 for 3 on that one. Now makes it 3 for 4. Yep, for 9 points.
And she's now the leading scorer for Shawnee State. Tied for leading scorer of the day.
Absolutely. as Shawnee State leads 51-24 with 5:36. Sorry, I can't see the scoreboard on the left end. I don't know why I'm looking at that one.
There's another one right there.
Of course. With 5:36 remaining here in the third period, Shawnee State leads 51-24. We mentioned that the defensive tenacity was going to pick up in the second half. Shawnee State expands their lead for the most on the day, if I'm not mistaken.
We're at 27 now. I'm just kind of glancing at these individual stats. We were talking about Torque's rebounding ability. She's got 5. Lakin Williams has 5 rebounds.
Yeah, I mean, that's unbelievable. It's awesome. I mean, like, we're able to look at the stat sheet live, but I just see higher numbers growing. I mean, I see multiple females with 5, multiple players with 5 today for the Bears. One with 4, one with 3. Yeah, it's all over the place for the Bears. That's awesome.
And Lauren Hawthorne's got 3 assists.
Yeah. Maybe that's something we can talk about with Coach Burrows after the game, that the distribution throughout the team, the number of rebounds throughout the team. I think he wants a well-polished group top to bottom that can kind of fill all roles, and that's something to follow as we go forward into conference play.
And speaking of rebounds, I believe the rebound battle had Shawnee up by 1 at the half. It is now 27-19 in favor of the Bears.
Yeah, I see that continuing to grow. I think that is something that they clearly brought up at halftime, and like we've talked about, takes pride in. As we're back to action, McGinnis to Abe. Abe cross-court pass back to McGinnis. To Abe on the left side. Pass fake to Kent. Kent looks opposite to Williams. Williams comes away with a steal as she looks to drive in the middle of the defense. And Abe with the block. We're going to get her with the foul.
It's her first foul. And Abe has 9 points today.
Yeah, knocked down a couple buckets back-to-back in the late in the second.
Nice shots.
She knocked down the free throw to start the game with a technical foul, and then 2 threes, and then the long jumper.
Yeah.
Hawthorne in the short corner. She misses. Torque comes away with the offensive rebound, no good. McGinnis looks to go the other way with the Crusaders to Abe, and a cross-court pass. Oh, what a look by Abe. Very smart look, but just timing was not right. The Bears are on a 4-high look. Williams controls the ball at the top. Maynard, cross court to the corner. She looks for Torque on the low block. High-low look for the Bears, not there. Hawthorne looks to go one-on-one on Douglas. Back out to Maynard. Maynard for 3. No good off the front iron. Steele comes away with an offensive rebound. She spins to her left, and a shot is fouled, and she's going to go to the line.
That right there. That's why I missed her. She's always in for offensive rebounds. She does the little things right, and she's not afraid of going through contact.
No, absolutely not.
And that play right there just highlighted all of those elements about her game.
And this will be the under 5 media, as Darius Steele is going to come back to the line to shoot 2 as we get back.
And I believe our first media timeout in the first quarter was also coming back with Darius Steele shooting 2 free throws.
With her first free throws on the year.
Correct.
As we'll see a substitution in the middle of this timeout as Peck will check back into the game for the Bears. Shawnee State leads 51-24 with 4:42 remaining here in the third quarter.
And the Bears have outscored the Crusaders 12-4 in this third quarter.
If you're not doing anything this afternoon, we are coming right back to action here in the Cave as the men's team play Great Lakes Christian at 4 o'clock. So it'll be another good matchup as they're both returning to action after 2 weeks being away. I think their last game was against Wright State Lake, if I'm not mistaken. So coming off a win as well.
Actually, the men are on a 7-game win streak.
Really?
They sure are.
They've had a very tough schedule to start the year. I know they went on the road to Indiana Wesleyan. They've played a tough Georgetown team, which a big win
won
here.
That one in
big
overtime.
Win, big win. I think Coach Fred has done a great job coming into the program, kind of late in the summer, and I think this group is going to be fun to watch down the stretch, especially when they get into conference play as well.
They are an exciting group.
Very, very athletic, very fun to watch. If you have nothing to do, you don't want to miss them. Drea Steele misses the front end of 2. As she gets set for the second one. She knocks it down. And there's the substitution we mentioned, the timeout. McGinnis sets inbound. Abe on the far side. They'll cross the timeline with Port. Port picks up a dribble to Abe. Abe starts the offense. The Bears are all over the place defensively. Williams comes away with the steal. Port on the far side. Drives the corner. The torque.
She loves that mid-range.
That 15-footer. She knocks it down. As the Bears extend the lead to 30 for the first time for the day. McGinnis to Douglas. Douglas to Abe. Tries to find a cutting McGinnis. Guess who? Torque comes away with the steal. We got a loose ball. The ball's all over the place once again. We're going to have a tie-up in the backcourt. It'll be a jump ball. Shawnee State basketball going the other direction, and we'll have a substitution. Mackenzie Mundy will check back into the game for the Crusaders. Williams allows the Bears to get set, and the offense is set. Drives to the right side to Torque at the high post. She looks for Peck, nothing there. To Hawthorne. Hawthorne. She brings it back out. She crosses over. Peck in the middle of the lane. She's going to go up strong. Nothing there. McGinnis comes away with it for the Crusaders. She looks to push up the right side. Mundy. Mundy picked up by Torque. She pulls it back out. McGinnis. McGinnis scans. She controls the offense. She's going to get a screen to Dixon. Dixon with the entry pass to Douglas. She squares up over top of Peck. Nothing there. Maynard comes away with the board for the Bears. 3:30 remaining here in the first quarter. Williams controls the offense, trying to find a cutting. Torque not there. Resets. See Skylar Kessler check in at the next dead ball. Peck to Maynard. Maynard looks to drive the right side. Hawthorne in the far corner. Hawthorne for 3. Lauren Hawthorne knocks one down. Bears lead to 33.
She is such a nice shot.
Oh, and we've got another kickball violation. Very good minutes for Torque right there. Begin to set to inbound. Williams with a steal in the backcourt. And she's going to find a cutting Hawthorne and an easy 2.
And Lauren is now going to be the first player to hit double-digit points. She's got 10 now.
That was not what we were expecting. Oh, and we're going to get Hawthorne for a foul. That's going to be her second. Team's second here in the third period. McGinnis sets to inbound in front of the Crusader bench. Into Port, 2:42 remaining. Here in the third period, Mundy's got it, controls the offense, guarded by Maynard. Maynard's going to tip this one away. It's going to stay Crusader basketball. .13 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Mundy gets it. She scans to McGinnis. McGinnis to Kessler. Kessler picks her up. There's a lot of switching done at the Bears at the top. Dixon on the far side. Dixon for 3. Her shot's blocked. That'll be a shot clock violation. We'll see Prince check back into the game. And I know she has 3 fouls. She was in foul trouble in the middle of the second period. Second quarter, sorry. Period. Williams, entry pass to Peck on the right side. Kessler cuts across the face. She looks to use a post move, up and under. With the left hand, no good. Peck comes away with an offensive board. She goes up, she'll be fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. As Peck goes to the line to shoot 2, we'll see Tucker and Walker check back into the game for Shawnee State. as Peck gets set for 2. First one up and good. Shawnee State leads 60-24. 2:01 remaining in the third quarter. Second from Peck is also good. Mundy to start the offense on the near side. It's for the entry pass to Douglas to McGinnis. McGinnis, shot fakes at the top of the key. She'll let this one go. Shot's long, rebound. Here comes Prince. Bears got number 3 on 2 break. She finds a cutting Peck running up the right side. Her shot's up, no good. Port comes away with a rebound, and she looks to push the other way for the Crusaders. Doesn't have numbers. To Mundy on the right wing. Mundy looks to drive. She goes baseline. Finds Douglas in the middle lane. She puts it up. No good. Mundy comes away with an offensive board for the Crusaders. Not there. Kessler comes away with this one for the Bears. Here comes Prince on the near wing. She doesn't have numbers, but she's going to drive. Pull it back out to Walker at the top of the key. She shot fakes. She spins back middle. Tucker resets the offense for Shawnee State. 1:15 remaining here in this third period.
Got about 14 on the shot clock.
Here comes a horn screen look for Tucker, and she doesn't use it. And this is going to send Tucker to the line to shoot 2, and then it'll be the bonus here in the third quarter. See Abe check back into the game for the Crusaders as Mundy goes off. The first from Tucker's up and good. 62-24. Second from Tucker, also up and good. McGinnis controls the offense. To Dixon on the far side, picked up by Walker. We're under a minute here in the cave. Dixon to Douglas. Douglas spins back baseline. Her shot's up and good off the glass.
And that is going to end a scoring drought for the Crusaders. I believe their last basket came at the 7:15 mark.
It's just what I was wondering, actually, so I appreciate it, Anna.
I gotcha.
And this is going to be the last touch off Peck as Coach Burrows calls a timeout with 42 seconds remaining here in the third period.
Talking about the Crusaders needing to probably be aware of foul trouble. Kenzie Kent with 4 fouls. Mundy with 3 fouls. McDavid with 3. For Shawnee State, Prince with 3.
It was nice getting her back on the floor here in the third period. Said we've talked about it many of times, and I'm sure we'll talk about it in the post-game show with Coach Burrows as we stick around. But how deep this group is and how versatile they can be when they're not getting the look they want, or they have a defensive group or an offensive group. He's got his hands full with this making the rotation to make this fit. So.
Well, we've seen there have been so many different starting lineups.
Dixon gets it on the right side. She drives to the right side, nothing good. With high contested shot by Walker. Tucker looks to push for the Bears. She's going to have Peck underneath. Abe comes away with the steal for the Crusaders, and there's going to be an outlet pass, and we're going to get a foul in the backcourt. We're going to get Jaden Tucker on the foul. That'll be her first, team's third, and it's 2 away from the bonus here in the second period. McGinnis to inbound to Abe, 23 on the game clock. McGinnis calls for a screen from Douglas. McGinnis, a tough contested shot. A lot of contact, probably a foul. Didn't come away with it.
There's that foul.
But Port gets fouled underneath the basket. Donnemeyer checks into the game for Shawnee State as Peck comes off. 12 seconds remaining here in the third period. Dixon sets the inbound on the low block on the near side. She looks for Abe. Walker's going to come away with this one for the Bears. 10. She finds a cutting Tucker. Tip ball. Port for the Crusaders. 4, 3. Abe gets it on the far side. She's going to have to put this one up quick, and she's going to throw it out of bounds, and that'll be the end of the third quarter.
All right. Go ahead and give some statistics. Shawnee State is leading 63-26. The Bears are shooting 44% from the floor, 22 of 50 from 3, 46.2%, 3 of 13, and from the free throw line, 68.4%, 13 of 19. The Crusaders are shooting 27.5% from the floor, 11 of 40 from 3, 27.3%, 3 of 11, and from the free throw line, 33%, only 1 of 3. The Crusaders have turned the ball over 27 times, with Shawnee State scoring 20 points off of those turnovers. The Bears have turned the ball over 12 times, with 3 points being scored off of those by the Crusaders. Shawnee State is out-rebounding the Crusaders 34-23. Shawnee State with 16 steals, the Crusaders with 9. And then some leading scorers really quick. For the Crusaders, Abe with 9, McGinnis with 9, and for the Bears, Lauren Hawthorne with 10, Emily Maynard with 9, Darius Steele with 8, Lakin Williams and TK Catchings both with 7.
I think we talked about that going into halftime, that the defensive intensity would pick up, and I think that has been the clear difference here in the third, or here in the second half is, well, on the rebounding side of things and the defensive side of things for Shawnee State, how many points have led to turnovers here in the third quarter. As we're going to be back to action, McGinnis inbounds to Abe. Abe's to Porritt. Picked up by Dunnemeyer. Porritt with a step back. Her shot's no good. Kessler comes away with it in the hands of Tucker. Tucker looks to push for the Bears. She's going to pull it back out. She's picked up by Dixon. 4-low look for Shawnee State. Tucker between the legs. Crossover comes to the left side to Prince. Prince scans and Kessler underneath. What a look. Oh, Dunnemeyer comes away with it for Shawnee State. Back out to Tucker. This ball's tipped away off of Dixon. It'll remain Shawnee State basketball. Prince sits inbound in front of the Shawnee State bench. 10 on the shot clock, into Tucker. Tucker looks to drive to Prince with a dribble weave, handoff to the look. Walker drives, and a physical drive right on the middle. Her shot's up, no good. McGinnis comes away with it. And she pushes the other way, picked up by Walker. At the half-court line, Abe resets the offense for the Crusaders. They go dribble handoff. Prince tried to jump that one. She didn't get it, but there's going to be a foul called. And we're going to send Dixon to the line to shoot 2. Number 20, Prince with her fourth. Be her fourth, team's first here in the first quarter. As Dixon goes to the line to shoot 2. First one's long off the back iron. Shawnee State leads 63-26 with 9:10 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Second from Dixon. Is short off the front iron in the hands of Kessler. They look to push up the left wing. Prince kicks it out to Tucker. Tucker picks up her dribble, long 2, no good. Short off the front end. Off the leg of Abe, and this ball's tipped back into the game. Kessler to Walker. Walker resets the offense. Really good decision. We have 10 on the shot clock. Tucker, entry pass to Kessler, 6. This ball's tipped away. It'll remain Shawnee State basketball in the short corner. 3 seconds on the shot clock. We've got a substitution as we'll see Kent check back into the game for Great Lakes Christian.
Substitution for Great Lakes Christian, number 32, this is Mackenzie Kent.
And Kent also has 4 personal fouls.
Definitely something to keep our eye on here in the fourth. They try to find Kessler underneath. 3, 2. Her shot's up, and it's good as the buzzer goes off for the shot clock violation. And that's another one in the scoring column for the Bears. McGinnis on the right side. Guarded by Walker to Douglas in the near corner. Bears switch. Douglas with a long turnaround 2. No good. The ball's loose on the floor. Tucker comes away with it to Prince. Prince looks to drive very fast. She gets to her left hand. She's going to go to the heart of McGinnis. Up and under, nothing there. Walker comes away with an offensive rebound, and she lays it back up as Shawnee State expands the lead to 41. McGinnis to Dixon. Dixon with the entry pass to Kent. Kent gets it. Drives with the left hand at the middle of the post. Spins back right. Dunnemeyer with great defense for Shawnee State. Kessler comes away with it and falls in the hands of Dixon for Great Lakes Christian. As Dixon's going to go to the line to shoot 2, and they're going to get Jaden Tucker with a foul. Let's see Jackson check back into the game for the Bears as Walker checks out. As Dixon goes to the line to shoot 2 for the Lady Crusaders. First one from Dixon, long off the back iron. Dixon gets set for the second of 2. It's no good. Kessler comes on the way with another board. Prince looks to drive in the middle lane. She lays it up with the right hand. No good. So I thought Dixon was standing out of bounds when the ball went off her chest. There was no call. Dixon starts the offense to McGinnis. McGinnis, Douglas calls for it. Underneath. Dunnemeyer comes away with a steal. There goes Tucker. As Coach Burrow tells her to ease it out and reset the offense. Well, as everybody gets set, I'm going to guess they're going to go look for a high-low look right here. Dunnemeyer looks for Kessler. Dunnemeyer puts it on the floor. She picks up her dribble, high-low under. Up and under move, no good. It's a great move by Dunnemeyer.
And Mackenzie is the one Shawnee State to get score. I got so excited there. I thought the shot was going to fall. It was a great look.
Absolutely. 20 on the shot clock. Tucker sets inbound. Jackson at the top of the key. Jackson's going to drive to the right side. She finds Dunnemeyer underneath. She lays it up, no good. Dunnemeyer's going to go to the line for a chance for 2. How about that? I think you called that one.
Yeah, I'll take credit. Also, I just scrolled down to, again, look at the personal stats. Skylar Kessler with eight rebounds.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many minutes she played today, but 8 rebounds in that period of time is very effective.
And every single Shawnee State Bear that has played has now scored.
Exactly 7 minutes remaining here in the fourth as Dunnemeyer's second of 2 is up and good.
Okay, Mackenzie.
Shawnee State leads 69-26. Just under 7 minutes. Dixon, left hand. She steps back for 3. Long up the back iron. Kessler with another rebound as Tucker looks to push. She finds Jackson. Jackson drives the left-hand baseline. This ball's knocked out of bounds by Douglas. It remains Shawnee State basketball. Tucker to inbound. Looks for Dunnemeyer. Gives it to her. McGinnis is tipped in the hands of Prince. 20 on the shot clock once again. Tucker looks for instruction from Coach Burrows. Dunnemeyer looks for the high-low. She finds Kessler underneath. It's going to be a block shot to Jackson. Jackson's going to put the ball on the floor in a tough drive. She's going to get in the middle lane, and she's going to go to the line for 2.
This is a great take by Jackson.
We'll have a substitution right before the free throw for Great Lakes Christian. Olivia McDavid will check back into the game. It's Mackenzie Kent will check out of the game for the Crusaders. Jackson's first of 2 is up and long off the back iron. As Jackson gets set for the second one. Who's also long off the back iron as Douglas comes away with the board, and we're going to have a foul on Kessler and a hustle foul, and that'll be okay. Coach Burrows he's a character. I love him.
Oh,
love
he's
it.
So entertaining.
Dixon on the right side. Looks for Douglas. Nothing there. Douglas picked up by Jackson's loose ball. Kessler's all over the place. And she's going to get the tie up. And it'll remain. Crusader basketball. Nope. Shawnee State basketball will go the other way on the tie up. And we've got nobody to inbound it. Jackson inbound to Tucker. As we reach the 6-minute mark here in the fourth, Prince with the ball at the top of the key. Running off a couple screens. Jackson for 3. Woo! Oh, long 2. What a beautiful stroke by Jackson on that one. McDavid cutting down the lane. Great pass by Douglas. Dunnemeyer comes away with this one. Tucker to Prince in the corner in front of the Shawnee State bench. No good. Jackson comes away with the board, tipped away. McGinnis looks to push as the Crusaders have numbers. There's Dixon underneath. McDavid with the offensive board, not there. Kessler with her 10th board on the day. Shawnee State with a 3-on-2 break up the right wing.
Yeah, I was just about to shout out that 10th rebound. You beat me to it.
Coach Burrows with a 3-on-2 break, calls a timeout, unhappy.
And you mentioned this earlier, how it doesn't matter what that score is. If Coach Burrows sees something that he wants to change, to implement, is unhappy about something, he'll call a timeout.
Absolutely, absolutely. And being a fellow coach, I feel like it's very hard when you're in a situation like this that, but for him it is a learning opportunity. As any coach would say, what if this exact same moment comes up in a conference tournament or in an opening round of a regional? Like, what are you going to do in this situation? If he can make it a learning point, he's going to. And I compliment Coach Burrows in the way he does that, and it's very impressive of a coach to make a learning opportunity of anything you can. So, yep. 71-26, 5:24 remaining here in the fourth quarter. This should. I know the media timeout rules are always funky. It's going to be very close to taking the media timeout here in the fourth. So, timeout before the 5-minute mark in the fourth should take the media timeout in the fourth. So, if not, we're going to have a timeout very soon. So. We'll be right back to action with the same 5 for Shawnee State. Tucker sets it inbound to Prince in the short corner. To Abe. No, guarded by Abe. Tucker guarded by Abe at the top of the key. Under 20 on the shot clock. Tucker drives, so right hand. Ooh, Euro step look, not there. Kessler comes away with a hustle play once again. She lays it off the glass. Shawnee State leads 73-26. Exactly 5 minutes remaining here in the fourth. Picked up by Jackson. McGinnis. Porch shots no good. Jackson comes away with the board for the Bears. She looks advanced, not there. Tucker controls it. Jackson on the left side. She shot fakes. She's got Abe on her hip. She's going to go up. This ball's tipped out of bounds. It'll remain Shawnee State basketball with the block. Tucker to inbound. Prince cuts across the top of the key. Not there. To Jackson. Jackson steps back. Hand down, man down. No good. Rolls around the rim. Abe comes away with the board for the Crusaders. Behind the back move. As she'll pick up her dribble to McGinnis on the far side. Guarded by Kessler. She crosses over. She drives to the left hand. And a tough shot from McGinnis. Not there. Jackson comes away with another board. Bears look to push. Tucker on the right wing. Kessler cutting down the middle as Port comes away with the board. And McGinnis is going to have a nice, easy layup for the Crusaders.
That's going to give her 11 on the day, and now she's going to be the leading scorer for the day.
4:03 remaining in the fourth. Tucker guarded by Abe. Prince on the far wing. Dunnemeyer for 3. No good. McGinnis on the backside for a rebound. Kessler's all over the place, getting her hands on that one, but it'll remain Crusader basketball. Peck checks back into the game for Jackson. It's another new look of 5 for the Bears. I'm not seeing this one today. There's just so many variations Coach Burrows can go with. McGinnis at the top of the key, guarded by Kessler. Here comes Prince. She's got to be careful. She's got 4 on the day. Abe, the hesitation move. And a shot by McDavid's long, no good. Dunnemeyer runs the floor for Shawnee State. Her shot's blocked by McGinnis off the foot of Mundy.
Well, we have 10 seconds. Shout out to our cheerleaders. Thank you so much for being here, for
Absolutely.
working hard. I know it's winter break. So
that's something that doesn't go unappreciated. As they bring the noise in the cave, whether it's a Christmas break matinee or a Tuesday night in the middle of the semester. Prince knocks it down. A 15-foot jumper in the short corner. McGinnis, the right side, she crosses over on Kessler. To Abe on the far side. Guarded by Tucker. She brings it to the right side. She steps back. Tough shot. It's good. That high arcing shot from Abe's beautiful. She knocks it down.
It's going to give her 11 today.
Tucker, guarded by Abe. To Dunnemeyer. Dunnemeyer to Kessler. A nice high-low look and a block. Kessler comes away with it again. A block again by McGinnis. And Kessler's going to go to the line to shoot 2. And that'll be Kent.
That's her 5th.
Getting her 5th. As we'll see Douglas check in for Kent with her 5th. And we'll also see Dixon check back into the game for McDavid. Kessler's going to go to the line to shoot 2. First from Kessler's up and good. Bears extend the lead to 46. Make that 47. Shawnee State leads 77-30 with 2:36 remaining here in the 4th. Douglas comes away with the board. Dixon back to the entry pass to Douglas. Puts it on the floor, picks up her dribble one. Cutting McGinnis with a nice little floater in the lane. And she hits that one. Tucker, the top of the key. She crosses over, finds Prince. Prince looks for Kessler. Prince goes baseline. Kessler popping out, back to Prince. Corner 3, no good. Port comes away with the board. Ball's loose. Who's on the floor in the middle? Kessler once again. And she'll tie this one up. And this one will be Crusader basketball, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, as Kessler checks out of the game. For Jackson, checking back in. Two minutes remaining here in this one. As I mentioned earlier, we'll be back to action right after this as Jackson was a breakaway. Fast break. Her floater's no good. Tucker, she kicks it back out. Dunnemeyer for 3. No good. Peck and Jackson fight amongst each other for that one. Dunnemeyer with a backdoor cut. No good. Peck comes away with it. Left hand finish. Up, no good. Right hand finish. Up and good. And Coach Burrows is going to call another timeout. We mentioned it. It's just who he is. It's who he is. He is unbelievable as a coach. He's been all over the place, but he's definitely made his footprint here in Portsmouth, Ohio, in this program. 1:36 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Shawnee State leads 79-32. I'm sure we'll be right back to action in just a minute. As I was just saying, our men's team plays right after this against Great Lakes Christian in a 4 o'clock tip. And roughly 25-30 minutes preceding this game. So we'll go on 2 or 3, let's say probably 3-5 minutes right before. 3 minutes right before the tip of the men's game. We'll give a little bit of insight, and we'll be right back to action. So.
Yeah, no pregame. No.
Shout out to Doc.
Yeah, Doc does a great job with those.
Yes. Dixon sets inbound for the Crusaders to Abe. We'll keep the same 5 for the Bears. Abe crosses the timeline, picked up by Tucker to McGinnis at the top of the key. Runner through a split screen set. McGinnis at the elbow. Find a cutting Abe. This ball's tipped away. Tucker comes away with it for the Bears. We've got 1:15 remaining here in the 1st. Prince in the cross-court corner. A little too long. Oh, there's Dunnemeyer under the basket. Little stop and pop. Hook shot for Dunnemeyer, and she gets one to fall. If you watch the interaction, and I'm not sure you could at the timeout, that's exactly why Coach Burrows called that timeout, was to be positive and uplifting to Dunnemeyer, and it was a good timeout.
It did its job.
It did its job.
That's the thing. Coach really does believe in all of his athletes.
Absolutely.
He's going to do what he can to uplift them.
Dixon on the far wing for 3, no good. Dunnemeyer comes away with another board. Under a minute to play. 30 seconds left on the game clock. A 5-second differential between shot and game clock. Tucker holds it at the top of the key, guarded by Dixon. The Bears try to dribble this out the best they can. They've got to get one more shot up unless they take a turnover. But 5 on the shot clock. Jackson in the short corner for a deep 2. Off the iron, 5 seconds. And this one's going to be over as Abe is going to lay one off the glass to solidify the Shawnee State win. 81-34. And that'll be a ball game here in the Cave as Shawnee State wins 81-34.
All right, I will go ahead and give some final statistics for you. Shawnee State takes this one 81-34. The Bears shot 42.6% from the floor, 29 of 68. From 3, 40%, 6 of 15. And from the free throw line, 68%, 17 of 29. The Crusaders shot 26.8% from the floor, 15 of 56. From 3, 18.8%, 3 of 16. And from the free throw line, 14%, 1 of 7. Shawnee State turned the ball over 14 times, with the Crusaders scoring 5 points off of those turnovers. Great Lakes Christian had 30 turnovers, and the Bears had 24 points off of those 30 turnovers. Shawnee State out-rebounded Great Lakes Christian 50-31. The Bears with 19 assists, the Crusaders with 6. The Crusaders with 3 blocks, the Bears with 2. The Bears with 19 steals, the Crusaders with 11. And then some leading scorers for the day. First, for the visiting Great Lakes Christian Crusaders, Abe with 13 points and a rebound. McGinnis with 13.7 rebounds. Mundy with 2 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Porritt with 2 points, a rebound. Kent with 2 points and 7 rebounds. Douglas with 2 points and 5 rebounds. And then McDavid with 2 rebounds and an assist, and Dixon with 5 rebounds. For Shawnee State, Lauren Hawthorne, 10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Emily Maynard, 9 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Jariah Steele, 8 points, 5 rebounds, and an assist. Lakin Williams, 7 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. TK Ketching, 7 points, 2 rebounds. Kenya Peck, 7 points, 3 rebounds. Kyla Torek, 6 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Skylar Kessler, 6 points, 12 rebounds. Oh, no, I got it, Coach.
As Coach Burrows gets ready to join us, and we'll ask him a few questions, and we'll get him out of here pretty quickly. But, Coach, great win. Can't be mad at any win, right?
No, you got to take the wins when you can get them, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, one thing me and Anna talked about throughout the game today, 2 things that I want to take away. One, all players were in the scoring column. I think you compliment that. The second thing that comes with that is the number of rebounds throughout the team. I think Skylar Kessler led you in rebounds a day, coming off the bench. You know, she came in and she gave you great minutes all across the board. You have any comments on that?
She plays well for us. She's going to rebound for us. She finds a way to get the ball. You know, reminds me like the Dennis Rodman type, because she's going to find a way to get the basketball in her hand when the ball's coming off the backboard, which is great for us to have. We just play well as a team. Let me say, we played the second half. We played well as a team. The first half was expected, you know, being off for 10 of the 11 days that we were off and coming off a Christmas break. This was a good way to get us going. I just think we need to start faster than we have been.
That's what we talked about at halftime. I said, what is the adjustment coming out of half? I said, I guarantee the defensive intensity picks up and the rebounding picks up. Those were 2 things. The third quarter, you look great.
We had to do that. We had to pick up our defensive intensity was a plus, and they don't understand. I guess they don't want to believe it, but our defense will get your offense going.
Yeah.
You know. And one of the kids said in here yesterday, Miyoshi said, actually, offense wins championships, and I had to correct it. So
right.
Offense wins games. Defense wins championships.
Absolutely.
You know, and once we focus on our defensive end of the floor, I think we're going to be okay.
Absolutely. No, one thing that we also commented, we were talking about coaching ability and coaching skill today. You called 2 timeouts in the fourth quarter, one right about the 5-minute mark and one under 2 minutes. And it's just, you know, as a coach, and as a fellow coach, you know, what are those timeouts doing? You know, you have a game, you're won by 30-plus points at this point. You've kind of sealed the deal. What are you doing in those timeouts as a coach? If you can give us some insight.
Right, the group that was on the floor at that time, they're very important to me. A lot of people see your first 5 is just your best 5. You got to focus on them. No, I need to focus on the ones that's coming off the bench. So with that first time up the 5-minute mark was just to get them going again, regroup, get in position on the defensive end, make sure you find it right where you're supposed to be on the defense, on the rotations, and all that type of stuff. The second time it was Mackenzie has been struggling.
Yeah.
You know, she was struggling and missed a couple bunnies and missed a wide open shot. So it's just to get her back.
Absolutely.
To get her back. It's not that big of a deal. You're going to make the next. Unfortunately, she went in. It bounced around, but it went in.
No, we were. That's what I thought you were talking about in the timeout. I thought it was a great move, and that's exactly what we said on the broadcast was. You call that timeout because that might be the group that makes a difference in a run in a conference tournament or in an open round of a regional. Like it is one person in that group is going to hear that message and flip it for you. So I compliment you. It was a great win today. I'll get you on the air with Chuck and WNXT. But thank you for joining us and good luck going forward.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
That. And good luck to you.
Yeah.
Good
Thank you. Thank you. As we'll recap things here in the cave.
Congratulations.
Sorry, I killed my mic. As we'll recap things here in the cave, me and Anna will go over stats one more time, and then we will send it away.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead.
You there?
Am I here?
I
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Finish reading the stats.
There we go.
Oh, I'm back?
We're good.
Okay. I don't know where I was. I was Skylar Kessler, maybe?
Yep.
So we got Lily Mae Walker, had 6 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist. Rakaya Prince, 5 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Sarantina Jackson, 4 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Mackenzie Doublemeyer, 4 points, 4 rebounds. And Jaden Tucker, 2 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists.
Thank you once again. It's always a pleasure calling games with you. We have 20 minutes left on the clock. We will bring this one back right at 4 o'clock. We'll go over a pregame recap for the men's game. If you're not doing anything, stick around. It's going to be a fun one. This group is special. But no, other than that, Shawnee's Go Bears.
Go Bears.
Great win, 81-34 for the women's team. I definitely just stuck my tongue.